Hello, it's Alessandra here. Welcome to the channel, and if it's your first time, thank you for dropping by. If instead you're coming back, I am grateful. Thank you for having the patience to follow me, and I hope you like the reading today and see what comes through. Now, today is a number 7 day in a number 3 month in a number 6 universal year. The number 7 is a day of introspection. So it's a day where you are invited to go within, to listen to that voice that possibly you have been hearing speaking to you, but somehow you haven't paid attention. How can that be true? Well, I'm going crazy. With all that's going on, I might even be going crazy. In actual fact, we all are very intuitive beings. There are never beings that are not. Well, I haven't found any. Of course, some choose not to have that space open up, and others instead are constantly working towards staying in that space of intuitive feeding from the inner being. Now, it's a choice, obviously. There are other gifts that you may have on top of that, but at the end of the day, we all have that capability, and it does give us that permission to do the telepathy, which is connecting with the greater consciousness, all the souls on the planet. And that's how we actually speak on an energetic level. We are talking to each other all the time. We think that the energy that you are sending out or you're holding within yourself stays here. In actual fact, it flows out to either the person you're thinking about, to the community, and to the global events. Everything is energy, and so energy is going out all the time. Now, the choice that we need to make is to send out the energy that is compatible with what we want to see happen in the world. Because obviously sending out the opposite, it's a boomerang. It has to come back to you. So the introspection today is, first of all, taking care of yourself, making sure that you give yourself some time to just go deep inside. And if you don't do things for yourself and, have a nice day, go for a walk, go out with a friend, have a coffee, just take away the edge from your day and then go inside at the end of the day for meditation and just look at the day and understand that your inner being is willing today to speak to you more clearly. You can set an intention and see what comes back, or you just simply give it a go. Say, well, I've been listening to all these things coming through. I'm going to give it a go and see if I can hear it clearer. And it always tells you the truth, by the way. It's always that inner truth that no one else can have for you. The outside world can be a scary place, but the inside world is always where truth is. You connect to your guides through your inner introspection. You connect to the whole concept of guides that everybody else has. I know that might sound too far-fetched for some, but I'm just going to give it to you, and then you can, meditate on it and see what comes out for you. Now, I'm going to shuffle my cards, and obviously I am using my Osho Zen cards, and they always come with me everywhere I go. They're my loyal companions. They never drive me in the wrong direction. So let's see what they will bring up for us. Guidance. Oh, that's perfect. Now let me see, because I'm holding on to the cards. So the guidance card is beautiful today, especially for number 7 day. It is giving you the indication that the guidance will come from within, but at the same time, you might get symbols on the outside or messages that come through people. So when you set an intention and you go within and ask the question, what it is that happens is that your guides either give you a message in a dream, or they come through and they show you things on the outside through people, events, symbols. It can be anything. You might see butterflies all day and you go, why am I seeing a butterfly? Something is trying to get through to you. Now, on a global level, we do have a larger spiritual community of light beings that are looking after us and are looking down at the situation that we are living. We need to call them in for guidance. Each one of us needs to call their own guides, but also send out a message that we are wanting them to come and give us that guidance and help us to heal those parts of ourselves and the community at large that are not in connection with the higher realms. For anyone who believes in guides, knows very well how they work. They do come into our awareness in different ways through events and situations and people, and therefore it's our free will to ask for that that support. So when we, as a collective, send out a very clear message, they need to follow that through. If it's not coming through yet, it means that they necessarily have to look at the events and see when it's the right time to step in and take a position of guidance for all of us. Now, I invite you all to do that in your own world so that you can get the guidance from within to show the world on from without. Ask your guides to bring in that healing aspect. As a community, we always have that available as well. Telepathy is that thing that connects us all, but at the same time, when we are sending out a very, very clear message, then what happens is all of those guides, that beautiful, huge global connection with higher realms, they come through for us. So let's see, by putting it out there today in our number 7 day, where it's taking care of yourself and going within, what comes through as a message by the end of the day. I'm willing to see what happens, because I usually know something will come through, at least in my awareness or even in the world news, that will bring more hope, trust, and concept of we're going in the right direction. So I'm picking another card today. So look at this person experiencing. Now look at how beautiful the energy is around this person. And experiencing is a beautiful card to put together with the first card that came through of guidance. So these two cards are very connected with each other, because the guidance that you receive is also inviting you to experience the world through the energy field. Now you can see that there's an aura around this person. It doesn't matter what she looks like. She's experiencing the world. Is it a she? Well, possibly, yes. It's not about the connection only with other humans. It's a connection with the world at large. So the whole planet is a vibrating being living with us, breathing with us, and how we interact with the planet is how the planet will respond to us as well. Now, many have noticed that nature is thriving at the moment. In some areas where there is darkness still, penetrating the daily life, there's obviously destruction. And that's also the planet saying, I'm healing this wound. I'm putting myself in a space where I'm healing what is going on, then I will thrive again, but we need to do it together. So today on a number 7 day, the world is saying, we can, through the guidance from within, invite in the higher realms with their guidance, and they have the power to heal the planet and heal humanity. So we're going to call on them specifically today to come in and help us through our inner voice and see what messages they bring through. The channeling is available to everyone. You just need to have that willingness and say, I'm ready, I'm listening. And in the meantime, experience the world as you would like it to be, without expectations, because obviously the change around you will happen the more you actually penetrate into the field of possibilities, and the healing that you have within yourself will make it come through in your environment. But we're all here to create an experience. So today this message is very powerful. So for some time today, if you can, ground yourself in nature. If you can do some meditation, even if you're doing it 2-3 minutes at a time, when you feel overwhelmed or feeling as if the world is getting too noisy, just tap into that breathing, focus on your breathing, and make sure that you stay strong in your belief that persistence is always the best thing, because it may not seem as if the noise goes away straight away, but in the end you will notice that something has happened, and then you will be more willing to do a longer meditation at the end of the day or the beginning, and set your intention today to have the most amazing day, to look after yourself in any way possible, to take care of the world around you, making sure that it's an equal balance, and send out a message to your guides that they can come in now, that you're ready for this healing, that you're ready for the world to take a step in the right direction of healing, because we're all doing this. The more of us that do that, the more that they will step in. We need to understand something very important. They only come in when we are calling on them. It's our free will that is important. When we choose for them to come in, they will come in. The moment, obviously, we're going through the shadow work for humanity and individually, but they will come in. Just trust it. Trust that there is something much greater than us that is stepping in moment by moment and helping us all. You will notice it in your life as I have in mine. And I hope you can come back next time because you have noticed something happening after the reading. So thank you again, and I do hope you have an amazing day and take care of yourself. Remember, trusting in something that we don't know, trusting in that magic does actually work. We are the ones that need to trust it first, though. Have a great day. Bye-bye.